Okay, welcome back to People Playground. Last time we made a simple car, and this time I am going to attempt to make a railgun and attempt to teach you people how to make a railgun. I have personally never done this before, but the simple physics behind it should do fine, right? So, we're gonna make the basic structure out of bulletproof sheets. This is gonna end up looking a lot like a KV2. I'm not gonna bother tying them together because we're just gonna freeze this midair. Gotta make sure there are no gaps in this whatsoever, so that all the explosive force gets concentrated against the whatever we have in it. Because if there's a singular gap, we lose a lot of that force because it just wants to escape. Alright, let's make a barrel. That should be long enough, right? At least for a trial run. Now we're just going to select all of this and freeze it. As I said, this looks a bit like a KV2, just, didn't bother resizing those. I'm gonna put it like that. We gotta find some ammunition. Something that'd work. A bowling ball! I can fix that. Boom, fixed. Okay, yeah. What explosive would be best for this? I never used black powder and anything else, but... Dynamite, I guess. Lots and lots of dynamite. Alright, so we got this in slow motion, right? Yep. See how far this flies, if at all. You know, it's safe to say the simple physics worked. You know, that's a railgun. Am I gonna find that bowling ball anywhere? Don't think I am. So, yeah. Let's take this design and modify it a little bit. Because I want to launch a bowling pin. Because it is smaller and more projectile-like anyway. That was more of a cannon. So yeah, we're just going to lower those a bit more. Same thing here. Until it fits this snugly and securely. It's a pretty much perfect fit is what we'll need. That precisely. Boom. And we want it somewhere up the barrel anyway. Does that look like it's getting narrower to you? It does to me. Still slides through it. Yeah, we're gonna want it like somewhere about there, I'd say. But since railguns usually do it so incredibly fast, or rail cannons, we're gonna need a more powerful explosive. Seamless. See, like right there. Actually, let's save this real quick as like rail cannon V1 because it will be updated. And then let's get whatever explosive we want to use. This time around, I'm going to use C4 or plastic explosive because you can fit more of it in this little area. And it's more powerful anyway than the dynamite. We want one in the tube so we can guarantee propulsion. And we need a target to hit now. Do I have a building? I do. Okay. Literally, I just have something called building. Is it tall enough? Oh, for sure. Oh, there's that there's that bowling ball we absolutely railed across the map. Okay. I'm going to quickly edit my slow motion settings. Okay, so be under controls. Wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. Where would it be? Visual effects? Nope. User interface? Have to be under general then. Oh, yeah, it's right there. I'm blind. We're gonna put it down to like 10% instead of 20. Just so that we can get it really. So yeah, let's save this as V1.1. So rail cannon V1.1, since now it just has okay, I understand my error. Rail cannon V2 then. It can't do points. So, let's see how this goes. This is either going to go terribly good or terribly bad. Nothing shocks. It got stuck, it looks like. So bowling pins aren't optimal. The barrel's fine, it's just the bowling pin. So I'm thinking a resized bowling ball. Resized to fit. Alright, let's make like that and that, and then we're going to stop resizing it first of all, then save it as like cannonball. I know this is nowhere near perfectly round, as you can see, but I think it's good enough. So we're gonna load this lemon up. This lemon needs slight modification. You shall freeze. Okay. Cannonball V2. Save. Now we're going to unfreeze it. We're going to see if it fits. Which it does. And since it's round, it'll roll. Okay. Everything looks good so far. However, we now need to repack it with C4. Yikes. So we're going to put as much high explosives in this thing as possible until that happens. Okay, since that's now happened, we know that's packed to the max. So we're going to save this as Rail Cannon V3. That is a lot of high explosive, by the way. We're going to put this near the base again. So I saw the ball fly. Oh man. Because it's resized, it didn't do as much damage, and I'm pretty sure it phased through. I'm pretty sure the version 1 was onto something with the bigger barrel here. So let's go find that really quick. We'll just put rail. There can only be 3. So yeah, the V1. Did I not save the test? I did not. Alas, that is fine. We will simply re-modify this. Let's get a bowling ball for just like general measure, because we want it to fit this. So like, there we go. And now we need more bulletproof plating again. As you can see, building in this game is a little bit lengthy, but it's worth it in the end if you accomplish what you're trying to. Just had to straighten that one out because it was a little bit bent. There we go. You shall stay. Good enough for me. Okay. Save this as Rail Cannon V4. Trial and error, people. Trial and error. Actually, I want to expand this back box a little bit. Since it's copied from another, it's auto-frozen. Which is nice. And we can just go ahead and save this as V5. Because I want a little more room for explosives. Because obviously C4 was a little bit laggy and not delivering as much power as we hoped it to if it couldn't break a brick wall. Or that, or maybe this is just invincible. Is it? Doesn't look like it. It's just a strong building. We'll get a different one for testing. Okay, the easiest one I have. Well, that went well. Okay, well, we'll be shooting... Actually, no, we can easily move it up by just doing this. To shoot into the bricks, you know. Okay. So now we're going to have to decide on a new explosive. Do they have, like, explosive masses? No. What about 3 red barrels? Will that do the trick? I mean, maybe. So yeah, down to 10. Let's save it so we can run it again. So, Rail Cannon V5 2. I'm pretty sure we already did V5. Let's check. Yeah, Rail Cannon V5 and Rail Cannon V5 2. So yeah, let's test this now. 3, 2, 1, fire. Huh? Okay. They'll fire when they want to. very clear to me now that was not enough explosiveness. I mean, it did put a nice spin on it, but that's not what we're going for. So, let's try a bunch of these grenades. When I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Okay. Let's put the ball back. Save this as V5-3. Yep, this should work. Totally. And I have to wait a little bit, though. Activating grenades in 3, 2, 1. They will fire when they want to. Pretty tense moment, yeah? Waiting for them to actually hit the end of their fuses. How long is this gonna take? It's taking a little bit. Tempted to just... Okay. So clearly it did not have enough explosive mass to truly launch that like the dynamite did. So maybe dynamite or C4 is truly the best option here. So let's go ahead and test that. Bowling ball does not belong to explosive. Sorry. Let's refill this with dynamite. They're gonna start spilling out the Okay. That's as many as it can handle, I guess. Well, let's test it. This is probably going to fire extremely fast. It did. But the bowling ball didn't do jack diddly. Can we fire a nuke out of this? Genuinely curious. I guess it's a problem of the ammunition. This fits a little too well. Just gotta lower this top bit a little bit. Refill it with C4 this time. C4 this time to test what's better. You can bet that I spam the hell out of Q and E when doing this type of thing. Okay, we've reached its limit. Save it as. And yes, I'm well aware of that steady growing of just vibration, so. You know what? It fired it. It fired it good. The explosion alone from that broke walls. Perhaps I've been going about this all wrong. If I just grab a rocket engine, a thruster. Actually, no, a jet engine. Let's pause. And would this work? So we'd have to secure this in such a manner that it doesn't just blow itself up. It'll have to be the most secure missile in the world. But yeah, we can just save that as not a rail cannon, obviously, but like, since fuel never runs out in this game, intercontinental ballistic missile. We'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna fire the jet up. It points it upwards. Oh, let's see if this works. Oh dear God. What it totally does. That took this entire structure out. What is There's no freaking way. Okay, I was about to say. It was those frickin' ties. Okay, let's get like a... Let's get that building and add layers to it. So like, take one of these, copy. Not what I meant to do whatsoever. Alright, let's just take like this stone wall. And add layers. Sorry, I don't permit falling over. Said buckling. We don't allow that either. For test purposes, we don't allow buckling, you know. But okay, so Bob here. Bob is gonna be the tester to see if this thing worked. That's totally not a creepy noise. Firstly, I'm gonna diagnose these pistons. That creaking noise, because stone couldn't make that if it wanted to. And then we're just gonna go, what was it, ICBM? Yeah. There it is. So yeah, we'll... Yeah, no. It came down directly on the roof. Would Bob be safe with all of those layers? Mind you, 4 general use bombs. Oh, he totally would. Would it survive just a drop of one? Oh, it totally would. Couple C4, maybe? A nuke? So yeah, maybe that was a little bit overkill. Bob totally hasn't been evaporated, right? Guys, I think Bob's a red stain on the wall. How many nukes does it take to just slaughter my game? Oh god, frames, click the clear everything button. Yeah, I mean, I guess we succeeded in making a rail cannon. Like the stake one? Where is it? It was V5-3, right? No, it was V6. So yeah, this rail cannon here, it works. I mean, yeah, it works. Look, shot that stick far. So yeah, I'd say that this video was a success. And, yeah. So, have a good night. Once you sit back there, you realize that it would be far-fetched to see someone with being tricked by an illusion on the face.